Something that John McDonnell did, before John McDonnell was an MP, he was a GLC councillor under Ken Livingstone, and he ran the money for Ken Livingstone, so he was like the kind of Chancellor of London. And John McDonnell was very young then, he was like 29, and he looked through all the local government legislation which the Tories had written, and it had all these clauses in it that said, you know, a local council can get a bit of extra money for unspecified purposes. And he was like, we'll get that. So he got all this money in, basically through loopholes in the Tories' own legislation, and used that money to give it to, you know, gay groups and anti-nuclear groups, and the Tories were furious. But again, it was a way to think, this is the hand we've been dealt. We're running the GLC. It's got these sources of funding that the Tories don't know about yet. We will use them for radical purposes. And one of the reasons why the GLC was abolished by the Conservatives was because they were scared. And there's a great quote from Norman Tebbit, where Norman Tebbit said, before abolition, essentially, I'm paraphrasing slightly, you know, they're creating a new socialism in London, and that's why it must be abolished, because it's like, this isn't some old-fashioned thing. There's a new thing going on, and we need to shut it down.